Alright folks, welcome back to another video right here on Jason's Wrestling Channel. I was originally supposed to do this video tomorrow, live. Something came up and I can't do it live tomorrow. So I'm going to do it right now, as promised. Now Vince McMahon, as we all know, is the man that built World Wrestling Entertainment. He bought the company from his father, and he built it into what it is today. Along the line, things happened. I mean, for instance, back in the 80s, they had a problem with steroids. Vince McMahon got in trouble for that too. He had to go to the court, the federal court, and he got out of that one. Hulk Hogan told the truth, said that Vince McMahon never sold him any steroids. So it kept Vince McMahon going to jail for a long time. And so now, okay, all of a sudden, he's been good for a long time. And supposedly he's got these charges against him from a former WWE employee by the name of Janelle Grant. Vince McMahon gave Janelle Grant a job in World Wrestling Entertainment. And she's saying that he raped her. And other people in the company did, like John Laurinaitis and stuff. Well, the thing is, I've been following this story, and it's like, it just doesn't match up to me. This lady, I don't think is telling the truth. I don't think she's telling the truth. I think she's making this whole entire thing up. And that's my honest opinion. It just doesn't seem true to me. I mean, it all started with the Wall Street Journal making up stories, saying Vince McMahon was doing this and Vince McMahon was doing that. And eventually it made him step down as chairman of World Wrestling Entertainment. And now this lady comes forward and says that Vince McMahon raped her. And there's rape charges against him. She didn't speak up sooner when it happened. And see, that's the thing about these cases. You don't know if it's true. Vince McMahon, I believe, is innocent. The case was put on hold. And now there's other people on the internet saying that there's an indictment coming against Vince McMahon and that Vince McMahon's going to spend time in jail. Hasn't happened yet. Vince McMahon is not going to jail. I don't think they'll put him in jail because of his age and everything. And another thing is, I don't really think he did all this horrible stuff. I think it's all made up. I think it's bull. I never heard of Vince McMahon doing bad things at the time that he was running the company. And she's trying to get other women in the company to say that he physically did bad things to them. Trish Stratus, and Candice Michelle, he had an online storyline with them, relationship. It wasn't even real. Trish Stratus came out and said that was just a storyline. That wasn't real life there. It was part of the show. They never had a relationship together. Same thing with Candice Michelle and Tori Wilson. All these women had said that it was just part of the show. And this Janelle Grant's trying to get these women to come to court to try and get Vince McMahon thrown in jail. Well, the truth of the matter is, how if you were Vince McMahon, how would you feel, if someone was making up stuff about you and you had an investigation going on? The only thing that makes sense to me, you see, Vince McMahon's a big Trump supporter. And he supports Donald Trump. There's a lot of people that don't like Donald Trump. And they're trying to get Vince McMahon thrown in jail because of who he's friends with. That's what this whole entire thing's about. Because I never heard anything about this until recently. And the only thing that makes sense to me is he's friends with Trump. And they're going to do everything they can just to throw this man in jail. Because they know that, he's an easy target. Sorry, folks. My throat was getting dry. And so it's it's a horrible thing is what's going on. And if it did happen, if it really happened, it's bad. Okay, I'm not saying that it's good. I just don't believe that Vince McMahon did it. The stories just don't match up. And I really feel that this Janelle Grant is a liar. Just like this one guy that has a podcast called Wrestling with the Devil. Now he's going around talking about Vince McMahon. I guess his brother actually worked with Vince McMahon. He was one of the ring boys, one of the people that set up the ring. He worked with the ring crew. And I don't know the whole story behind it. I've heard a little bit about it because I haven't seen the documentary yet. But I'm going to watch some Vince McMahon Netflix documentary. I don't have Netflix. That's the only problem. But when I get Netflix, I will watch that. And just think about what I said. It's like Janelle Grant wasn't even thought of or heard of throughout the company. She was never mentioned. And it's like, now all of a sudden she comes up with this lawsuit against Vince McMahon. And I believe that it can't be real. It's like, I just don't believe it. I don't think Vince McMahon would do such a thing like that. He created the biggest wrestling company in the world. I never heard of bad things back in the 80s or 90s about him, except for the steroid trial. That was bad. And until he's convicted or he's found guilty, he's innocent. He's innocent until proven guilty, folks. If he's found guilty in court, if they find enough evidence against him, then I'll come out and I'll say he's guilty. But until then, Vince McMahon is innocent until proven guilty. Just remember that. Don't listen to Wrestling with the Devil. Don't listen to Janelle Grant. This is all speculation. And if you like this video, please subscribe to my channel. And if you like karaoke, please subscribe to Flash Gordon Karaoke 7000. And enjoy the rest of your day. Thanks for watching.